It's the 1st of July, Monday, and I thought I would start today's video out in the garden before we go up in the workshop. And I will show you the progress of our pumpkins. Oops, I've got to step right back. Look at the size of those. They've even got some of them. Where did I see the other day? Oh, it's gone now. Oh no, look, there's all buds in there. There's tendrils growing. They are absolutely enormous. Look at them. Oh, there they are. Look, there they are. Look, it's the little tendrils. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. And look at those. Look at that little country patch there. It's really coming to life. Oh, there goes the birds. Got some jackdaws over there. And look at the size of these sunflowers. That one at the back there. Oh, I'm so excited for these to grow. And then over here, Glenn has a couple of tomato plants. But yeah, oh, it's so peaceful out here this morning apart from the birds. It's lovely. It's not even 7 o'clock. Elmy's had me up. He's eating breakfast and having zoomies indoors at the moment. So I thought I would come outside, show you the pumpkins and the sunflowers, and then we will go upstairs in the craft room and show you what crafting I've been up to. I'll see you in a minute. Well, hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the south east coast of the UK. Today is Monday the 1st of July 2024. Can you believe it? Because I can't. And this is episode number, I did just write it down, hang on. Number 189. Oh dear me. My gosh, we have a packed one again this week. We have cross stitch, patchwork and quilting, crochet and knitting, and a book I've finished. And I've just remembered something. Hang on. Oh, let's get this off. I'll put those there in a minute, because I need one of them this week. Right then, as I say, it's packed, absolutely packed. I would like to say a big welcome to everybody, and anywhere you can find me will be down in the description box. Whoa, okay, it's been hot. It's been humid. Little Elmy don't like it at all. Bless his little heart, he don't like it at all. And yeah, so what else can I say really? It's cooler out there at the moment, but yeah, that's all I can say to that one. Has there anything exciting been happening really? No. Glenn unfortunately seemed to have got what I had. Well, I'm still getting rid of, to be honest. I'm a damn sight better than I was, but still not 100%. But yeah, so he's... Thing is, you know what I mean, they just don't have colds or bugs, do they? They have man like flu or man colds or man illness. So yes, bless him. Oh dear me, that's all I can say to that one. Right then, okay, so, oh, actually, I will just quickly say, I meant to mention it last week, I totally forgot. A couple of weeks ago, if you remember, I did a little video up here and I showed you that I'd got my other machine out. So I had my patchwork and quilting machine and then this darling here, which is my all-time favourite, because she is just unbelievable. Like, you know, for bag making and so on, like that. And it didn't. I did say I would have a go at it and it didn't work. I missed using this machine so much. And I thought to myself, do you know what I mean? How long does it really take just to thread up a machine? I've always got bobbins wound. So why am I doing this to myself? So because when this machine, hang on a second. Oh, do you know, I can't remember the name of her. That's right. Just had to recap. TL98P. She's the Juki straight sewer. Now they've got like an update version. This is the older version of her, but the update version is just as good. But the update version actually comes with the 1/4 inch foot and so on, where the older version doesn't. And I've been using, when I've been doing my patchwork and that, I've been using the one of these. Where is it? Oh, here it is. One of these metal things, you know, that are not metal. That one's plastic. Magnetic things. That's it. That you put on and then it butts. And this is key. And that does move. I know. I've tried for years because I've had her years. And in the end, I phoned up. Not that one. I didn't. Oh, is it on the machine? Nope, she's here. I phoned up my local Juki dealers, which is Franklin's in up the road. They deal with all the Jukis. I'm not sponsored in any way or form. I have actually brought this myself, and I phoned them up and I said, you know, because they are Juki UK, you know, about the machine. That's where I bought my machine from years ago. About a 1/4 inch foot, because they actually do two. They do the 1/4 inch for piecing, and then they do a 1/4 inch foot, which has got a spring on it, like so, for layers, you see. Which that one doesn't work with piecing, does it? No. So I invested, and oh my gosh, it was the best thing I ever did. What a chunky little foot, that's all I can say. Absolutely amazing. Was worth every penny. So the other machine that was there that I got out has been put away. And I just change over because I find it a lot easier. So beans, we're talking about the machining, I will now talk about my little mini quilt that I made. Now, as you know, I showed you last week that I actually, out of the, it's on here on my book stand, on the Farm Girl Vintage 2 by the lovely Laurie Holt. I made the, I did the pumpkin, didn't I? Made it into a bag. And then I did the little, oh, what's it called? Scarecrow. Oh my gosh. What a fun block. I thoroughly enjoyed making this block. And I made him into a little mini quilt. So here I have just quilted lines on the machine. That's been rolled up downstairs, so that's why I got a line there. And I just put a little bit of that on the back, and he's overall or dungarees fabric I used for the binding. But oh my gosh, I just think he's so cute. I'll give him his eyes, look, his nose. I embroidered them on and give him his little buttons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a picture here of exactly what I use him for. So downstairs we have the big like leg rest, and on there, and then on the bottom part here I bought all my little accessories for my cross stitch, or if I'm doing hand stitching with patchwork, or yeah, like English paper piecing or applique or anything like that. And yeah, I just love him. He's just so much fun to look at. And he was a pleasure to make. In my stash, actually my scrap box, if you notice, his little arms and legs are actually wood effect fabric. They're still a craft cotton, but they just had the wood pattern on them, and I just thought it went perfect. So yeah, I really enjoyed making him, and he's lovely. So what I also did, and please forgive me because I didn't write down your name and I feel bad now. Is it in here? I think it is. Someone left a message last week, a comment underneath the video saying about, please don't chuck away that piece of cross stitch with the houses and that on, because the houses were too nice. Why don't you make them into a little cushion or something? So what I did is I made this one because this was my favourite one. I didn't bother unpicking the me. It's jelly, you know, it's for me. But so there's the little flower twig. I loved this sunflower, and I loved this Pacific house. So I cut it down and made it into a little pin cushion for my cross stitch bag. So thank you so much. What a great idea. Oh, I really enjoyed making that one too. So let's put that in there. What else did I do on the sewing side? I don't think I did, actually. No, I don't think I did. Yeah, no, I think that's it on the sewing side this week. So now we're going to go into actually the cross stitch. Now, as you know, I crocheted some of the little flowers, quite a few. I've got a little pile there, and I've got a couple on the machine here, underneath the threads. And what I did is I actually managed to find, and I can't believe it, in my little stash, because I don't have many cover buttons, a cover button that I could put on my project bag. And I picked the same colour as I used for one of these in here. So yeah, so I did that. So I got a little orange one, just like my pumpkin. And all I did was, just like they do on the video, is I just got one of the quilting clips and I've just attached it that way. So actually on the bag now, with my pumpkin, which Teresa brought me, and I've got my little flower. I'm so chuffed with this bag. I really am. I've made hundreds of bags, but I don't know, I just love this one. Right then, okay, so let's give you some update on the flea market flowers. You know I am cross-stitching this one, because as you know, I did not like the fabric I was doing the autumn one on. So I've been plodding along with this one nicely, I really have. So I have done this flower, and now I'm on the center part of this here. I'm loving it, absolutely loving this. I just enjoying getting it out hot. I've got the frames, I've got all the stands, yeah, but I just love holding it and just stitching away. Oh, I'm just loving it, absolutely loving it. So yeah, the piece of Ada is a piece of Ada that I pick up from charity shops, because I get most of my Adas from charity shops. And yeah, so I am enjoying it. I am using all the called for, which is very unusual for me again, all the called for DMCs. And yeah, I am just enjoying this so much. Now, if you remember last week, and I explained about the autumn one, I did say I did not like the cloth, and about doing it on the, I can't believe this, doing it on the spider web fabric. Well, actually, I'd say 95 or 97% of you said go for it, just go for it. So I come up here, I was all excited, because in autumn, in our garden, and I've always, in any garden that I've lived in when I was a kid, you get what the garden spiders come out, don't they? And they actually hang in their webs in your garden. And I always called them my autumn spiders. And as you know, I don't do spiders, but I've always called them autumn spiders. I just think they just look, it just finishes off the look of autumn. We don't know, with the I just love it, absolutely love it. Anyway, so I thought the spider's web reminded me of that. So I got it all out, measured it, and the piece weren't big enough. So I can't do it on there, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do in the week is because my cross stitch box is at the bottom there, so I'll have to see if Glenn can help me unlift the yarn boxes that are on top of it, and then I'll pick another piece and see what else I've got in my stash. So yeah, oh, I don't know. So yeah, gosh. Oh well, what can I say? It was not meant to be the spider one. Even though I was all up for the spider one, it was not meant to be the spider one. Right then, while we're on the topic of the sewing, you know, cross stitch and patchwork and that lot, Glenn brought me, it is a second-hand copy, which you know most of my books are. That's just the way I love doing it. And he brought me one of the Laurie Holt books that I didn't have. And it is the Scrappiness is Happiness. as I say, it's a bit battered, but do you know what I mean? You know, it was a second-hand price, so you know what I mean. I love this book so much. There is a block in there that I'm hoping that I'll be able to use my charm pack when I am brave enough to cut into it. Because at the moment I ain't. But this has got a pumpkin in it. I know. I didn't expect this at all. Let's see if I can just find the pumpkin. Because I thought it was at the beginning. Oh, it's got tons. Absolute tons. Oh, and another thing, actually, I will say this has got in it. That wasn't at the beginning. Is in the back here, which is so useful in this book. She's got charts for quilt backing, what width, like 44 or 108 inches, how much you need for a certain size quilt. She has it for just general yardage cutting, which is, this book is so informative, it really is. How many like certain size blocks you can get out of a fat quarter. I found this very interesting. Like, and but that is an American fat quarter, because an American fat quarter is done by the yard, and over here we are done by the meter. So ours is 20 by 22 inches, and theirs is 18 by 21 ish. So yeah, so she's giving it by the obviously the American version. So we could fit, perhaps, I don't know, we might be able to fit another bit in there. But yeah, like, you know, she says here, just for example, say, because this is paid for, you know, out of for 2-inch squares, you can get 90 out of a fat quarter. I just think it's brilliant. And she goes right up to, from a 2-inch, everything in between, up to a 6.5 inch squares, how many you get out of a fat quarter. I found that very interesting. I've never seen that before, I will say. She does a chart for the flying geese. She also does them for half square triangles, different sizes and cuts and everything else. She does it in here for the square triangle, a quarter square triangle, square within a square block. Oh, honestly, this book is so good. Let me see if I can just quick find the pumpkins. Pumpkin, here we go. There it is. I said to Glenn when he gave it to me and I opened it, I went, oh my gosh, it's got a pumpkin. He went, poor thing, he lives with every pumpkin in every single room. Right, how can I show you this without showing you anything else? Right, there we go. There's 2 different shaped pumpkins. And look at them. Oh, I just think they're so cool. So yeah, obviously I'll be making those. I will be making those, definitely. And there is a say, and there's another block in there that I've chosen to do with this. So, but yeah, honestly, highly recommend this book. I haven't put it down since he got it for me. Right then, okay, so now we will go into the knitting. Actually, so that was a naughty, but it was a naughty with a nice, wasn't it? Because yes, I would have liked the book, but Glenn brought it for me. So it is a naughty nice, isn't it? Naughty but nice. That's what I'm saying anyway. Right then, okay. While I've been watching the football, and as I say, my gosh, my word, weren't England close again, as always, to get through the next round, I have had the urge, because it's been so humid, to knit on Glenn's socks. Now, because obviously the time of the year, I have definitely decided to give him these for his birthday in November, because he ain't exactly going to be wearing them this time of year anyway. And I have got one finished. So I've done the beanie. Is it called the Beanie Toe by Kay Jones? I think it's the Beanie Toe by Kay Jones. Anyway, as Kay Jones's thingy, just done a heel flap and gusset, just the basic, and because he has got a big foot, so that is that. And I am on the second sock, where I'm more than halfway through the foot, and my lovely Canadian friend sent me these. I just love them. I can't stop using them. I just think they're so cool. My stoppers. So yeah, so I'll be finishing. Hopefully I'll have this done by next week. I really do hope so. Also, I've got to the stage on my blanket where it got so bad I could not even have it on my lap. But I have finished section 5, and now I am actually on the last section, section 6, which is the big borders. Thank goodness, because you know how much I love borders, and I can't wait to do the edging because it's all multicoloured again. Now, as you know, this blanket is the Seed Packet blanket by... do you know, I do this every week. Yes, I do. I know. By Thread Wall. Oh, come on, Vina. Oh, where is it? I should be near the end here, shouldn't I? 'Cause I'm on the Wool Thread Paint, so I can get the 3 all muddled up, not muddled up. And it is called the Seed Packet blanket, and brilliant blanket. I'm trying to find you a picture. There it is. Oh, that is it. I am using the equivalent, because she gave both, as I've said before, using the Stylecraft Special. And I just love this blanket. I love it so much. I can't wait for the temperature to go down. I even had my little table out that I have sometimes out, and I laid it on there just so I could sew in the ends and stuff. It's going to be a big one when it's finished. It is, I must admit. But these little flower, trying to think this way, these little flower blocks, there is over 100 to do. So and then you have over 200 ends, because I'd sewn in all the ends on the flowers. It was just the green ones. But yeah, as I say, I have started the, look at that. Oh, I just love it. So I've started the border now, which I'm on the 3rd row. So I'll see if I can lay it on the floor and take a big photograph of it on the floor. And if so, I will pop it at the end, because, oh my gosh, I would highly recommend that crochet pattern. It is just amazing. Right then, okay, so that's all the crafting. So what I do have this week is I've finished a book. As you know, I love the Agatha Raisin, and I finished off the Bronte sisters books, and I picked up a couple and tried to read, and I thought, you know what, I just can't get into these. I don't know what it is. So I come in here and looked in my stash. As you see, I've got quite a few. And I look and I thought, well, I'm slowly going through the in order the Agatha Raisins, or the ones I've got anyway. And the last one I've just finished this week was, or last week, was The Walkers of Dimbley. Yeah, Dimbley. My gosh, this was actually a good book. What a twist at the end. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now, the next one, so I'm going to have to go charity shop shopping, is The Murderous Marriage, which I know I don't have. I don't have The Terrible Tourist or The Wellspring of Death. Was the order I was going in, because I had them all out, the ones I've been picking up. Yeah, no, I don't have them ones, so I'm going to keep an eye out for the second one, the next one, which is The Murderous Marriage. So yeah, I'll have to go charity shop finding and see what I can see what I can come up with. But these are so much fun. There's laughter in it. There's basically, she's a modern version of Miss Marple, but she is just a character. She really, really is. Agatha is just absolutely amazing. And they're actually written by MC Beaton. You probably have all read them or heard of her in one way or description, but honestly, she is just so much fun. and I did enjoy it. And they're little books, you know, and they're just so much fun. They really are. So yeah, I'm looking out for the next one in that, or the next couple if I can find them in the charity shop. Yeah, so absolutely love it. Right then, so I am going to call it quits for this week. As I say, it's been a busy week. I say poor Glenn, he's getting up in the morning not well at all and has hit his chest, so fingers crossed he'll be fine within the week. So yeah, let's hope so. Oh dear me, he keeps on, you've given me this. I said, no, it weren't me. If you'd have got it off me, you'd have had it at the beginning, not at the end. He's obviously got it from somewhere else, I think. Oh well, he's got it. Oh dear, what can I say? So the June, even though it's the 1st of July, the June fabrics for the yarn cozies have been dispatched. They were dispatched last week, but as I said, we've got problems with our depot down in town, and that's been sat there since the end of last week. And so fingers crossed they'll be delivered today, because they have got, there's one fabric there that I'm itching to see, because it looked absolutely amazing. It really did. Well, they're all amazing, but this, you'll see why. You'll see why. So yeah. Right then, I am going to disappear then, as I've said. I'm going to go downstairs and have a nice cup of tea. I look a bit tired today, don't I? I don't know why. Right then, okay. So I am going to go. So, and I'd like to say a big thank you to everybody that supported me on Friday's video. Honest, I just was blown away. I cannot believe it. I really can't. You are just amazing. As you know, I don't push the things I do on this channel, but this channel here is not going to change any way or form. This is your channel. It's always been your channel, and and I'm here to show you and hopefully help you with the crafting. So please don't think that in any way or form. But thank you so much. I just can't believe it. I really can't. Right then, anyway, that is me. So I am going to go. So I am going to love you and leave you all. So please, with my squeaky chair, take care, stay safe. And as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. And I'll see you Wednesday. Bye. Oh, I've just remembered, just before I go downstairs to put my kettle on, you know, I gave you the discount codes, which are still current. Honestly, they're still current. For the fabric shop, for the fleur, that one, it is 20% you get off. And another one, the one with Sarah at the Stitchery in Dorset. Hello, Sarah. She can get, so please contact her if you are interested. She can get in the Laurie Holt chunky yarn. As I say, for us, chunky is chunky, but it's actually a DK weight. It's beautiful. As you know, I have crocheted a lot of the flowers which I had left over from the pack, and I did the big doily. All she needs to know is, if you're interested, is if you want to do it by the ball, or I'm assuming she can get the packs, but she definitely can get that yarn in. Okay, just thought I'd let you know. So see you later. Bye.